Numbers 30. Moses spoke to the heads of the tribes of the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which Yahweh has commanded. When a man vows a vow to Yahweh, or swears an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeds out of his mouth. Also, when a woman vows a vow to Yahweh and binds herself by a pledge, being in her father's house, in her youth, and her father hears her vow and her pledge with which she has bound her soul, and her father says nothing to her, then all her vows shall stand, and every pledge with which she has bound her soul shall stand. But if her father forbids her in the day that he hears, none of her vows or of her pledges with which she has bound her soul shall stand. Yahweh will forgive her, because her father has forbidden her. If she has a husband, while her vows are on her, or the rash utterance of her lips with which she has bound her soul, and her husband hears it, and says nothing to her in the day that he hears it, then her vows shall stand, and her pledges with which she has bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband forbids her in the day that he hears it, then he makes void her vow which is on her and the rash utterance of her lips, with which she has bound her soul. Yahweh will forgive her. But the vow of a widow, or of her who is divorced, everything with which she has bound her soul shall stand against her. If she vowed in her husband's house or bound her soul by a bond with an oath, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her and didn't disallow her, then all her vows shall stand, and every pledge with which she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband made them null and void in the day that he heard them, then whatever proceeded out of her lips concerning her vows, or concerning the bond of her soul, shall not stand. Her husband has made them void. Yahweh will forgive her. Every vow, and every binding oath to afflict the soul, her husband may establish it, or her husband may make it void. But if her husband says nothing to her from day to day, then he establishes all her vows or all her pledges which are on her. He has established them, because he said nothing to her in the day that he heard them. But if he makes them null and void after he has heard them, then he shall bear her iniquity. These are the statutes which Yahweh commanded Moses, between a man and his wife, between a father and his daughter, being in her youth, in her father's house.
Moses spoke to the heads in the night. Yahweh's command runs deep, hear it right. Yeah. When a man binds his heart, he must hold fast. Every word that's spoken, faithful to the land. Women bound their youth in their father's life. With a voice they rise under Yahweh's side. Listen close, my sis, hear your play. Promises made, don't you dare. You let your spirit fly. Fly high. In the vows you make, let your love abide. Hope you're strong and your heart be brave. So let it resonate. If there's he's got to say. His words can recommend and Psalms tell the promise is divine. In the husband's house all shall align. His wisdom, let it stream, let it flow like a stream. Yahweh forgives and love, let it clean. His voices raised together, choir break and song. Erase, sound your okay. Let it resonate. Let it resonate. These are the statutes, they carry weight. They carry weight. But between a man and woman, all's faithful. Honor the vows like a sweet serenade. In the night, God play, love won't fade. Stand in your truth, let your spirit fly. In the vow, let your love obey. Hope you stay strong if your heart breaks. Deep in your soul, there is any razor.
Moses spoke and held high
To the tribes of Israel,
This is the thing which Yahweh has commanded.
he spoke of eyes, heart, and soul.
When a man vows, he must hold true.
With words from the lips, let it be.
He shall according to all that is clear.
for pleasure reign.
In his heart, find the same place true. And if he speaks not, her vows will stand.
Let love surround, let it be true.
He forbids, but the path may sway.
Oh, Yahweh's mercy come shining through.
Oh, Yahweh is the vows we take.
In the quiet night, let us pray.
No breaking word for those that stay.
With faith to find our way.
These are the statutes so divine, between a man and sweet wine.
Man is sweet.
Father to daughter, bond be bond.
In the storm and the light.
Oh, Yahweh is the vows we take.
In the quiet night, let us pray.
No breaking word for those that stay.
With faith to find our way.
Like, share, subscribe now.